Hi, I'm Mike Roebuck. We're here in Denver for Light Reading's NFV SDN Carrier event. I'm here with Huawei's Robert Tao. Robert, why don't you tell us what your job is at Huawei, and then can you explain what Huawei's Agile controller is?
Sure. Hi, Mike. I'm a senior architect with Huawei, focusing in carrier networking, NFV, SDN, and cloud computing in general. Huawei Agile controller is the unified commercial controller for SDN and NFV services. It solves the big problem for service providers, which is to unifiedly control and provision the services from end to end. That is from data centers to WAN, wide area networks, to campuses where the users are located. The Agile controller has a high performance and a highly reliable architecture. Its multiple modules can be deployed either all together to form a end-to-end network services control and resource allocations, or can be deployed individually depending on the application scenarios. Agile controller has an open interface towards the northbound. It allows the application to nimbly develop the application and enable the services for the customers.
So, Robert, can you tell us what Gluon is and what problem it solves?
Gluon is an open source, model-driven, and very extensible framework to provide network function virtualization services to customers. So a service provider can use the Gluon to provide the NFV services to customers on demand. And also it provides the benefit to quickly deploy the services. For example, if a service provider wants to create a new service, you first enable the Gluon modeling the service with the tools provided, and the vendors will support that service using that model in their products. And once that is done, the provider can integrate the products into the solution, into the existing cloud, and allowing the application access the services right away through the generated APIs. Gluon is an open source project participated by multiple vendors and led by a very top service provider. Right now, it works with OpenStack, trying to bring the services to Neutron, OpenStack's Neutron, for those unique services that's not available yet to the Neutron, but available through vendors' SDN controllers, like Huawei's Agile controller.
So, Robert, what does Gluon bring to Huawei's Agile controller, and how does that work with your customers?
So with Gluon and the agility the Agile controller provides, we basically provide the kind of benefit allowing service providers to enable the services in a very fast way. That's what we provide. To meet the customer's requirements to build data centers and in a very, with a very elastic network, virtual networks, so that their customers can quickly build the applications and enable the services. Huawei pushed out a solution called Cloud Fabric. And the Agile controller is a core component of that solution. Now, with that Agile controller sitting in the core of that solution, the Huawei is able to provide a standard API to the northbound, which allows the Agile controller to integrate seamlessly with the existing major cloud services platforms. The other benefit it has is toward the southbound, it has the standard interface as well, so that it can work with a variety of devices, enable the services, and interworking with the different networking implementations. So that's the benefits that we will offer through this combination.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Robert.
what I have here is to show our customers how to use Huawei's commercial product. In this case, it's an Agile controller to work with open source technologies such as Gluon to provide the customers VPN services. The VPN services will be crossing multiple data centers. Those data centers typically are located in different geographic locations where their customers are close located. And what offers here is that the upper application can issue a single API calls to establish and enable those services for the customers. So in the recent years, we've seen that service providers want to use NFV and SDN technologies to provide network services for their customers. And by doing this, it's going to allow them to lower down their operational costs, as well as providing the nimble service for their customers and encourage innovations. And this is what Huawei is doing. Of course, there are going to be challenges. There are a number of technology and engineering issues we have to go through, we have to resolve. But Huawei, as an industry leader, is at the forefront to find the best solutions for the customers to meet those challenges.